start up YouTube because I forget to do that, and then we have issues and things, and I want to let's get, well, actually no, I want this uh there and there, and then yes, I actually managed to get this working for once. I actually managed to get it working right for once. I can now see the chat properly. So, anyways, guys, I hope that you're all doing good. I'm not gonna waste it. We're not gonna spend a lot of time sitting here chit chatting. We're gonna get right into the game, get everything going. Tonight is shit. I don't even know what we're gonna do tonight, other than the usual. We're going to be doing the we're gonna be following our journey steps and our story. What's up, Reaper? How you doing, man? I hope that you're good. Marcus, welcome in. Doing all right. That's good, man. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, we're gonna watch this real quick.
Amongst the wild threads,
we're gonna watch this because this tells the story that I want to remember it when I tell people what the premise is.
My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the Great Revolt. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored. Mentats, Suk Doctors, Sword Masters, and the mystical Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. But it was the Navigators and their monopoly on space travel that set the conditions for the Imperium. But I am telling you of the universe you already know. Let me describe the one you do not. In this other universe, my mother, Lady Jessica, consort to Duke Leto Atreides, gave birth to a daughter, a girl they named Ariste. Because of her obedience to the Bene Gesserit, Lady Jessica is trained as a truth-sayer. Because of that training, Lady Jessica was able to detect Dr. Yue's deception. Because of the forewarning of his betrayal, House Atreides survived the Battle of Arrakeen. Because of their survival, the Emperor declared a full-scale war of assassins. Because of the war, the Sardaukar were deployed to ensure spice shipments continued without interruption. Because of the Sardaukar, the Fremen were eradicated. There was no Muad'Dib, no Lisan al-Gaib, no Kwisatz Haderach. I see a universe where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. All my visions lead to horror, except this one. This one leads to you.
Yeah, see, this is the stuff that covers what I was talking about. This is what covers the story intro. Wait a minute. Hold on. Cancel servers. Was there an update and it forgot mine? Private. Stormfront. Friends 3. The War Camp. This one mine? Wait, no. Wait, what?
Welcome, Trainer.
Will, thank you for the gifted subs, dude. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Freakout got one. Sly. Z. Casual Worgen. Dandy Dragons. Dude, thank you so much. G Portal. Raider. Is my server down? Let me check G Portal real quick, guys. I think we may be, my server may need to be rebooted. Come on. Good lord, the lag input. The portal. Why it's bad for me to do this stuff. I know I owe you a bean. You'll have to give me a second. I gotta get the server up and running. But dude, thank you so much for the gifted subs. I really do appreciate it.
Welcome, Dranger.
Transpath, thank you so much for the resub, or for the sub. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. 3, 4, 9. I don't know what the hell's going on. I've never seen like 5 gifted just automatically trigger a hype train. It used to be that you had to have like 3 people do something. Damn, thank you guys for the subs. I know it, dude. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Will. Let's this all fix. There's like again weird stuff. Investment for the future, man. Well, I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. I really do appreciate it. Let me get to my servers. Says it's running. So let's see. G portal. Private worlds servers. I need region is North America. Recent. It's saying I have no recent one. Why is it not showing my server? Dinner isn't enough calories. Gonna need no more, but so heavy, dude. Like my server, mine was very light. I've got to figure this out, guys. I'll chit chat in a minute. I've got to figure out what's going on with my server here. And I literally, is it too, like, there's really no reason why. Hold on. Let me check G portal. I don't know what's going on here. My server should be up and running. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to like fight people for having my server up when it's on. I didn't. I'm trying. Alt tab out of the game, damn it. Go to Chrome, not the game. I don't want to I really don't want to reboot the game. Kenkyo, yes, it is. But there are no friends. Come on, let me go to Chrome, not the damn game. There. Like, Windows, behave. Stormfront, yeah. Restart. I gotta wait for it to restart. So, okay, yeah, this will be like Conan. Yeah, it does. Okay, so in its DNA, at its heart, this is a survival game. It is even with the like even with the MMO parts and the fact that it does have a lot of MMO to it, and it is an MMO, it is still a survival crafting game. So, yes, there will be people coming into the server. I will be opening the server for people eventually. There are of course all the rules for the servers, and yeah, there is it is building. It is building. Okay, that's saying maintenance. Have you seen the glitch where the sandworm goes into the sky? No, I have not. I have not seen that. Dude, I literally don't get to watch many people play these games during the day anymore. And I'm going to be honest, one of the things that I'm trying to avoid because this game has way more of a story than Conan does, is any spoilers. Like, Conan drops you off, and that's it. Like, there's a little bit of story, and there's bits of lore and things for you to discover throughout the way. But this one actually has full on whatchamacallit. It has full on story to it. So I'm trying to avoid that. So that way I don't see what those parts are. I really want to see them. I really want to see them in full on my own. Yeah, it doesn't, it has, well, I mean, it has a story, but yeah, it doesn't have a major story. It doesn't have a, oh, you literally just did this. You literally just did that. That restart should help. Let's see now. I'm gonna bring Chrome over here. Good Lord, this is like lagging me out so freaking bad right now. Like it's the game is literally hogging my machine. And I'm not playing in windowed mode, so that kind of makes it even worse in some regards. Okay, so we should be up. Let me do this. Let me go to pull up the dad jokes, so I got those ready. Then before we hopefully I can get into the server. If I can get into the server, then we'll look at doing the bean and all that fun stuff. I really need Chrome to freaking cooperate right now. Let me do this. This is probably going to make it easier. Let me go to play now. No. Servers. Stormfront. DRE. This is not good. Stormfront. G-Portal. G-Portal. Oh, G-Portal Stormfront. Where is my server? Let me reach out to G-Portal real quickly. Let me close the game. We'll try reloading it and see if it reloads the server list and gets my server in there, because my server is up and running. While I'm at it, okay, we got the dad jokes up. Let's see, Dune. Like, this is what I get for expecting things to just frickin' work. This is what I get. While we're waiting for this, I'll do the bean real quick. You know what? I've got to fix that too. We do exit the Stream Deck. Quit Stream Deck. Relaunch Stream Deck, because the Bar Raiders plugin always mess up. Would it be a stream without issues? Would it be a stream without issues? Like, seriously. Did that actually work? Not, like, why is that seem broken? That just broke where the camera is. I don't know why this is all busted up now. I gotta figure out what's going on with that. God damn it. What's up, Batman? That's honestly too small. That's better. You know what? We're just gonna do this. I'm just gonna go over here, because this actually works. Gotta figure out what's going on. I think it's resolution. I'm waiting to see if my server comes up. Here's the bean.
I dream of it. Amongst the wild threads of history.
Juicy pear
and the myriad
or
of
booger.
paths.
Frickin' booger.
My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes. ashes left in
It's
the wake
booger.
of the great
And it's
revolt.
nasty.
Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that,
Okay, skip the cutscene. Private, Stormfront. There's the Raiders Den. See? It did need a restart, though. There was some sort of maintenance. Do I have any more of that spice? No. You know, that's one thing that I think that they do need, that, like, eventually I'm hoping spice plays a role in, like, later game stuff. Now, somebody was saying apparently you can kill sandworms. I'm not sure exactly how you would do that, but apparently you can. So, you know, I'm curious. I'm kind of curious about that. Okay, I need to build a fabricator. Where is my construction tool? I'll turn this up a little bit, because there's actual music regularly in this game. And I love that there's music in this game. Back, where is... What did I put? I did make a few more, or a couple more storage cases. Construction tool. See, I don't want to be... let's see. So we've got to put a fabricator in. There we have constructed a fabricator. Now, to do the still suit, though, I still have to go do, Oh, I actually have the pieces for this. How many pieces do I have, though? Required 1, I have 29. 1, okay, so basically... craft. Just in my second trial today, I almost got my ass kicked. See, I need to do those things. That's the next thing that I think is gonna happen, is I'm gonna be literally doing the trials. I've got to do I've got to start doing the more of the trials and start doing more of the stuff. It's like I want to build. I mean, obviously I want to build. Obviously I want to craft. But the thing that we're gonna run into is there'll be no building, and there will be no it's pointless to do it now when there's still story stuff to get out of the way. You know, there's just stuff to get out that I've got to get out of the way first. This actually has storage. Oh, that's sweet. There's multiple circuits? Interesting. Alright, well, we now have... that's kind of cool.
Impressive, Off-worlder. Just remember, if you didn't connect the tubes between the caths and the thigh pads just right, you'll be drinking your own liquefied feces. And that does not count as hydration, by the way.
Alright.
Good news, Off-worlder. My leg has recovered enough that I will risk it to move forward. I know a place in your sector where we can meet. Craft a survey device so you can figure out how to get there and join me.
Body enclosing garment that mitigates hydration loss by human blah blah, fill it with wastewater, collect water and tube access while worn. This water can be consumed to restore hydration. They also got 8 by Jeff today on purpose to see what they changed the... Did they change the animation? Wait, they've changed... Okay, hold on here. You're saying that they've done the... They've changed the animation? I wonder if that... Wait, if they've changed the animation... If they truly have done this... We've got to for science it now. Now you have me say... You mean from beta? Okay, no. Then I'm not. I was like, oh, we gotta go get eaten. If they've done some more work and changed some things, I mean, you never know. They might. Yeah, the sunburn is better. It's finally calmed down. What's up, Harlow? Okay, so max stack size of any given thing is 500 in this, not 1,000? Funcom, you're cheating me. Oh, let's put the, let's put this in there. I want to put the construction tool away. You might want to get eaten. I've already been eaten. Nah, see, there's no real animation to it. I did get eaten the other night. Like, I showed that the other night. The small ore refinery. Okay, so let's see here. Research. What am I supposed to research? Small ore refinery. What is that? Small chemical refinery. Oh, okay. I see what this is. I see how this is going to work. I still need the construction tool. And I probably still need metal scrap. And then I've got a whole bunch of copper to do. No, I'm not going to for content it. I mean, I've already been eaten by the sandworm once. I'm good on being eaten by the sandworm, to be quite honest. Like, I don't need... That was a for science during the beta. It is a for science here. Let's see. See, I don't want to build something huge to live in when I don't need something huge to live in right now. This is the small ore refine. Wait, what did the heck? Wait, what did I just build? A blood pure. I've already got one of those. Can I just remove you? Actually, wait, 8. How do I what do I piece picker? There we go. Okay. I screwed up. I was making the wrong thing. Let's rotate this. Oh, that's up. Okay, that's at level. Alt is rotation. Had to help today. Your brain was getting overloaded. It will happen in this game. It will happen. Like, there's no two ways about it. It will be one of those things where there's so much to do, and so much just in general that's a part of the game, that it does not surprise me that you got a little bit overloaded. I'll be honest. Craft max. Okay, the animation's really nice. That's really cool. I like that.
Well, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
What's up, Paper? Welcome in, man. Okay, we've got to research the surveying kit. Mapping and surveying of locations. All right, we've got that researched. I do need to find a better weapon, too. Like, I need to go out exploring.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
I do need to go out exploring. Tuna is sitting here patiently waiting for treats. You guys just don't see her. She's sitting up on the desk, out of sight, looking at me like, human.
Raiders are inbound. Shield wall now.
Paper, thank you for that, raid host. I don't even know if those. I don't even know if that actually really does work anymore. I'm not, I mean, I'm just saying I don't know if it does. You know the one. Okay, I'm gonna say there is one nice thing. There is one very, very nice thing. That is a quality of life improvement in this game. I did not need to go to any of my things to pick them up. Yuna, come on. Treats. Come get them. I did not have to go and pick up anything. I just literally...
Did you get a probe made? Good. Static discharge from the sandstorms makes map data extremely unreliable on Arrakis. But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the region. Climb somewhere high and fire off the probe.
Okay, give me a second.
Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you.
What I was gonna say is, the awesome thing is, I did not have to go and pull anything out of a box or have the materials actually on my person, which is so freaking nice. Full repair and arrow exposing locations, collectible hazards, resource distribution, and topography. Like, I don't know. I think I've explored this area enough. There's and we've gone quite a ways through. It is actually nighttime, which is nice. I think I'm gonna wander over and like, or maybe over that way. I really haven't gone far through this yet. What's interesting is there's a lot of... I have stopped into a few people's streams. There's so much map that they just have not explored yet. There's so much that has not been explored yet. Oh, I did want to do one thing. Hold on. Settings. Display. Frame rate cap. Use harder, blah, blah, blah. Graphics. Where is it? We're going to go windowed full screen. Because I've got to be able to tab out. I've got to be able to move stuff out of the way. Now I can do what I need. There we go. Hopefully it hasn't affected... Doing that hasn't affected the stream quality. It hasn't really affected anything for me. We're gonna go over to that area and fire off the probe. I think I just gotta put that on there. Gotta keep our eyes out for sandworms. I think they're more active during the day. I haven't set anything off yet. One thing that I do think that's really cool, I'm going to say that the building in this is going to be interesting because I think the building in this game is going to require a lot more verticality versus spreading out wider, because you can only spread out so much without... let me do one other thing. Settings. Display. We're going to set that at 120. I don't even know what frames I'm getting, but I know that setting a cap can actually smooth things out. Come on. No. Don't get stuck on there. I did put myself in a kind of shitty position. It's a little bit of a long way down here.
Very good. I'm going to the Griffin's Reach trade post. Come and find me there. Just remember to be careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground to rocky ground. Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm comes. And remember, look both ways before you cross the desert.
Look both ways before you cross the desert. Yeah, at least I do know how to Conan shuffle back down. This is very true. Yeah, knowing how to Conan shuffle makes a huge difference. It shows the veteran Funcom game players. In fact, you know what? I gotta say, so I watched what was it? I watched Carnage. Oh damn. Okay, that exposed a lot of the map. That exposed a lot more of the map. There's really, I'm surprised. There's like really nothing over in this area. There is a scavenger camp to explore, which we will hit up, but I'm kind of surprised that there was nothing more. Oh, there is some stuff. I've got to actually find it. There is something there. Breaker Station. Where am I? I'm supposed to go to... Okay, Imperial Testing Station number 2. Griffin's Research Trade Post. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Yeah, I am. Griffin's Reach. Okay. Carnage made a good point today. He goes, you know, this game is good. It is very good. It is really enjoyable. It is 100% living, breathing Dune. The thing that you have to get used to and the thing that you have to be able to accept is what you accept when you play a Funcom game. It has its jank, which gives it its own charm. And I got to agree, he was right. It does have its own charm, and does it's just good. But some people might not be used to Funcom jank. So at the end of the day, you know, you're gonna have those people that are gonna play and they're not gonna. You got to be able to tolerate a certain amount of shenanigans. Oh shit! Oh, firing off that survey thing brought the ship close. Is that what that did? I heard that crack. I don't see any worms. I wondered what that crack was. Yeah, Dune jank. But like, what game doesn't? He compared it, and again, I have to agree with him. He kind of compared it to Bethesda. You know, Bethesda is Bethesda, and Bethesda is uber jank. Bethesda really is janky. Oh, I love that I can replace some of my water. Okay, deliver required copper ore to contract board, then contact issuer. Bethesda is the king of jank. They really are. They have their own special jank, but so does Funcom. Okay, I have played Funcom games over the years, and they all have their own jank. They really, truly do. It's not even, and it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that this is a bad thing. I'm just saying that it's something you've got to get used to. And if you're willing to accept that there's going to be some level of jank, then you're going to be able to thoroughly enjoy the game. Now, one thing that I will say right off the bat as well Yes, but Bethesda is built-in jank. They don't. Well, yes, exactly. They require. To be fair, well, I can't say that because Funcom is really good about fixing their things, but the modding community did fix a bunch of stuff in Conan. There is stuff that the modding community did better than Funcom's original plans. I've got to get out of this heat. Like, it's not even, the sun's not even fully it's not even visible in the sky yet. No! Now it is. Quick, right across. Now it's, okay, it shouldn't have been, I really don't think it should have been going up. And Bethesda does have built-in jank that they'll never fix, which the modding community fixes, and Todd Howard thinks just works. I mean, that's very true. Let's see, we'll do this. Deposit blood. And then, I think... I am full of water. Let's reload this. Let's drop... Like, I don't want to be carrying things that I don't necessarily need. One of the things that I do not necessarily need is the Survey Probe Launcher. So we're going to put that in there, that in there, that in there. We'll top off our batteries some more. And we've got to travel to Griffin's Reach. I'm hoping that this is going... Well, should we wait till nighttime? There's scavenger camps along the way that we can kind of... It's just that it's way over here. Damn. That's a walk. In the sun, it's a walk. You know what we'll do? We're going to go over first. I want to go over and see about this cave over here. See if we can get some stuff out of the cave. What's up, Duke? I think this is another scav camp. I don't want to travel if I can avoid it. I don't want to be... I don't want to be traveling... Whoa! Ah, okay. Proximity mines. Figured those out pretty quick. I'm surprised that didn't actually alert people in the camp. Ah, no! Okay, that has a very small radius. I still don't like it. And I want those. I want some of those. Take all their shit. Love how they call it micro sandwich fragments. Or micro sandwich fabric. What do you got on you? You ain't got jack on you. All right, but you do have blood, lots of blood, precious blood. We're gonna steal your shit, and then we're gonna get right up here. We're gonna drain you too. Says his response to a drink. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Yeah. Their response is also, modders will fix it. That's the only shit in this entire, like, this camp. Only had that. It has scrap metal, but I don't need scrap metal right now. Nice to know it's here. I wonder. Wait, no, yeah, I don't think I can. I was kind of thinking, gee, maybe I can construct something up in that, under that shelter, but I don't think I can because of the, I don't think I can. Because of the cave right there. Can't really block the cave. Well, at least we got some stuff out of it. Deposit. Needless to say, my shields are going to be good for a while. Get that over that's there. More of this. Wait, why am I putting it? So if you buy deluxe, can you just pay difference later on for ultimate? Yes. Yes, in fact, they did that. They fixed that today. So I bought the, so again, thank you to Funcom. They gave me a copy of the game. I am a Funcom partner. They gave me a copy. I just upgraded from the deluxe to the ultimate today. They fixed that. They did announce that they fixed that. The prices are now correct. So yes, you will be able to, do that. No, you don't have to buy the entire thing over. You'll be able to upgrade from, if you bought the deluxe edition, you'll be able to upgrade to the ultimate edition for, I want to say, $20. I don't know if it's limited time. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that that's going to be the price going forward is going to be $20 to $25 for the upgrade. That's my understanding of it. I didn't see anything about that being I didn't see anything in the Discord about that being for limited time. No problem. I'm more than happy to help. And King, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Deliver copper ore to contract board. Copper ore. How much do I have to deliver? Deliver required copper ore to the contract board and then contact the issuer. I don't know how much I'm supposed to collect here. I do have my mining tool, don't I? Yeah, I have my improvised cutter ray. I really wish Fallout, when I'm on my laptop, I'm playing 76. I can't get into the newer Fallout games. I'm sorry, I really have tried. Why is it not letting me? Really? Seriously? You're gonna make me, like, I should have been able to detect that from the front. That is one piece of jank I think they need to change. Because I've seen that happen in a few places now. Okay, so think I have plenty of copper ore for the journey. You know, if I have to deliver more, I'll deliver more. Right now, I do want to craft. Let's heal up. I still haven't figured out how to repair things. So I don't know if one of these machines will actually repair what I have. Because, like, my knife needs to be repaired. I don't know how you repair it. It's not like in Conan where you could just click on it and click a repair icon. So I still have to figure out exactly how to do that. For now, we're gonna make a bunch of health kits. I need health kits. Because we're gonna be going on a journey. Let's see. Let's do 10. Also, thank you all for being here tonight. I hope you all had a great Wednesday. I'm currently, I'm enjoying this week. This week has been good. It's been productive, and it's gone by pretty quickly. Scattergun damage. Underslung agility. Gunsmith, you're skilled in repair of weapons and tools. Removing. Learn. Now strip down and clean your showing the cost of firing weapon, durability lost. Okay. Can I actually repair my weapons now? Where and how do you repair them? Or am I literally like I need to do that as a journey step type thing? Anyways, I have 15. Okay, starting to get the sun's going down. We are going to set landscape 5 of 28, 1 of 8. We're gonna start setting our path. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like try to go. We're gonna try to clear scav camps along the way. It never hurts to have extra loot. Sun's not even on this side. Oh, it's on that side. Okay, so we can get over here. Should have brought extra blood bags with me. That's okay, though. And we are playing on a private server. For everybody who's new, doesn't know already, who's not part of the community, we are playing on a private server provided by G-Portal. If you use !G-Portal in the chat, you will get a link that will take you to go rent a server at G-Portal at a discount. They have done a really good job of getting the servers up and running and having everything up and going. Okay, there's a sandworm over there. That sound is I'm sorry, that sound just makes you spin in all directions the moment that you hear it. It really is just oh, we got one coming. There's one coming. Quick to rocky ground. Where is it? It's over that way now. I have honestly, so my off-stream game right now has kind of been, I got back into the Warhammer Inquisitor M40K Inquisitor Martyr because I decided to play, I was like, oh, there's a build I want to try, and it's absolutely disgusting and been a lot of fun to play with. Like, I honestly, this build has been ridiculous. And I eventually have to stop. Worm. Quick. There was like no worms around here. There was like literally no worms up until now. I did clean, okay. I think I have, no, I did not fully clear the ship. I did not clear the crash of the ship, so we can go check that out. No, I'm gonna try not to squirrel brain too hard. Because I want to actually, what I really want to try to do is get it to where we can chill and just be doing random shit in the game and not have stuff to progress for the whole time. I also want to get the bike. I'm not gonna lie, I really want my freaking bike. Like, I want something other than walking. I want something other than walking across the desert. And obviously there's the desire for the ornithopter. There's a buggy that you can get. There's a bunch of different vehicles. I want my ornithopter. And I want my my tri-bike thing. You have the binding sprint, much help when walking. I do not. I literally just I do not have the Bindi sprint. I've only got about 3 hours in the game so far. I have really resisted my instincts to no life this thing on and off stream, just so that way I could enjoy everything with everybody, at least for now. Until I get to the point where I'm just like, you know what? We building, we farming, we're doing all those other things. I don't know if you can name your vehicles. All those headshots. All those were headshots. I do not have that yet, Smash. Also, welcome to the channel. How are you? Welcome in. I hope that you're doing well. And yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Like, I know that there's boots or something you can get that makes it so you like can't be detected by the sandworms more. And there's all these other things. Get that? Really helps with walking. No labels for boxes or vehicles yet. Yeah, eventually I'm sure there will be. I literally have about 3 hours of play right now, so I'm just doing the journey steps as they pop up. And I'm just I mean, honestly, I'm enjoying playing the game. Breaker Station. See, that has intel. That has intel. We're going to go to that. Just got to watch out for that. We don't want to get seen by that ship. Oh, shit. There's one, and it's relatively close. Need to rebuild your tree. Trying to
Welcome, Vikinger.
King, thank you so much for the follow. Jesus, that actually made me jump a little bit. It's so quiet and peaceful at night in this game. Okay, you know what? We're running over to here first. You can reset your skill tree? Okay.
There's someone here.
That's what you said, rebuild? Okay. Oh! Oh, okay, well, rebuild, like, I'm thinking rebuild your tree, and my brain goes to Conan, where you build a tree house, and I'm like, are you doing a tree house thing somewhere in something else? That's where my brain went. That's what my brain went to. That's another one that I need to jump into, because we did restart the server and everything for it. But I'm just sitting here going, I've got so many other things to play. I picked up the Liza P DLC, and now it looks like I gotta get all the way through to Chapter 9 of Liza P again before I can jump into that DLC. There are no trees to build a house in Dune, no. There are no trees to build a tree house in Dune, unfortunately. But the building freestanding tree house in Enshrouded, I mean, you could literally, in Enshrouded, you could build the tree. You could literally build the tree with the building system. I've got to play Liza P all the way through to like Chapter 9 before I can access the DLC. I kind of don't like that. I know, we've raided this place in the beta. I am literally hitting the freaking wall right now. Oh! Come on, what the hell? Oh, it's this stupid freaking... Okay, this is one thing that they really need to do something about, is stun locking. The stun lock is the one thing that I still think is the dumbest thing in this game. Jesus. Yay for self-healing kits. Wasn't the second try almost get stomped? It was one of the testing stations in Vermilius Gap. Okay, so in other words, what you're saying is avoid that spot. Is that what you're saying? Is just avoid those areas for right now? I'm good avoiding those areas, honestly. Take all. Oh, you dick. Being able to get good at using the grappling hook to jump up to places, to get to fights quick, to fight is clutch. Oh, come on. This is where I know there's intel in here, and that intel, if I remember correctly, is intel that's for, like, at least in the beta, it was intel that gave me a gun. I like it for getting close to somebody quick and then pounding him in the face. The one thing I think is ridiculous, though, and I'm sorry, it's the one thing that everybody said that makes the PvP a bit ridiculous.
They've chosen Mirza this year. There are scores of them camped out all around the hammer. Of course, that's only a problem if you need to go by there. For the rest of us, it means more time to work without some dirty bandits stealing everything you find.
So the one thing that a lot of people were saying from their time in the beta was that because of the stun locking in PvP, it made PvP not that fun, because once you're stun locked, you're stun locked. Like, there's no getting around it. I'm gonna steal all their power cells. They get no power. Whereas I get mo power. I guess that's all there is. We did get the intel. I don't think there's anything else to take out of here. I thought this was the one where we got the schematic for, like, a new gun or whatever. Oh, there's a box I did not loot. Oh well. At least we got what was important. Died a lot, or got downed a lot while doing it. I like that you can revive yourself, though. I like that there is a self-revive. That's something that is kind of missing a lot of times. And when you're solo, you're kind of hosed if you can't do something about your situation. I don't really want to force science getting caught by the prison ship. Like, I really don't want to force science that one. Getting eaten by the worm, that's one thing. Because that's kind of like almost iconic. Getting captured by a prison ship, not so much. Let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna go to the thing. That was a sandworm that just went by, and I'm going out this way to go towards the whatchamacallit. It's only 1,000 meters away. Now, see, this looks like it'd be a great place to build a base. If you could do it. Like, if you could actually construct here, this would be a spot. The sunrises look so good. Like this, again, heads. Why can't leopard hide? It's always spotted. I mean, yeah. That one's terrible. I think I've heard that one before. I might have to look at. They changed my character's voice. I feel like he's not talking the way he used to. Okay, this has got to be the research station. That is the research station. Oh, there is a breaker hideaway. Okay, so there is stuff there. We're gonna just skirt the outside of this. What's up, Marcus? What's the UG for? Yeah. Okay. Fair. I thought that might be it, but I wanted to make sure. Because you never know. Like, yeah, that was a really bad joke. And be like, no, that's not what I was ugging out. I just stabbed myself. Then you'd be like, oh, my bad. Well, I mean, we could always follow the model of don't hate the player, or yeah, well, don't hate the player, hate the game. Is that what you're saying? Oof, lag. I'm coming up on a trading post, that's why. There's gonna be people. Actually, we're not there yet. We got a little ways to go. I think that's it. Yeah, that's definitely it. Ow! Ow, that sucks, dude. You didn't feel... You know, that's one thing that I gotta say. When you get those clean cuts with a really sharp blade, you don't feel them. You're just suddenly, wow, I'm bleeding. Wow, I'm bleeding a lot. I've done that before. I've taken like chunks out of my thumb or out of various fingers. Son of a biscuit. Okay, we got a boogie. I literally have taken a chunk out of fingers before and then been like, okay, I didn't feel that, but boy is it bleeding. And it's not stopping. And I go through 50 million band-aids. Or it's neuropathy. I mean, it might be neuropathy. It could be. Yeah, you got a point. No, I don't have that. I literally just, I've cut myself so cleanly before, I barely feel it. Ow, wait, am I bleeding? And usually the answer is yes. Ooh, we are, okay. I don't have that. I just have like freaking sleep apnea now. Yay. And oh my god, dealing with apnea has got to be one of the most miserable.
Alas, Offworlder, it seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the Haga Basin. Your Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on my head. And while I'm flattered to be his great boogeyman, the added attention is making life complicated. Take a look around. There's a contract on the board that might interest you, but be careful. Civilized men are not to be trusted.
Oh, you know, I can tell you that from experience too. I've experienced that. Okay, this is cool.
Stop. Stand still for a moment. I can see it in the way you stand, the way you walk. You've been through the training. You're a trooper. I thought as much. I still have an eye for talent. Used to be a trooper myself. Even fought in a few battles you've even heard of. Not so much now.
I was a trooper like you until I took a needle to the knee.
I am Gavori, veteran trooper, freelance adventurer, and slayer of cheap vintages everywhere. And I'll train you to be just like me, for the right price. Which just happens to be whatever's in your pocket.
Thank you. Thank you, Duders. She is getting impatient. She has been getting impatient. All right. Do you see her?
As I said before, I'm currently freelance. Great house feuds don't interest me. I get paid to fight, and not to die. These days, I tend to shy away from conflict of an intergalactic nature. But if you need to stab or shoot someone in the near vicinity,
Ooh, Wing Knight.
I'm your man.
What can you tell me about the area, sir?
Not much to tell. This is scavenger country, the lowest of the low. Honestly, I think there are some city mola that live better.
I should have brought my money with me.
I don't know. Scavenge? Is that a word? I think they mostly hide from the key rob. Bandit scum. Thieves who prey on their own kind.
Sweet chili, salt and pepper, and garlic parmesan. Those sound pretty good.
Digger than put in a hard day's work. Just up country from here. The Vermilius Gap is Kirab territory. You'll know you've gone too far when the sand turns blood red. As much as I would love to take your Solaris, it seems you're already familiar with basic soldiering. I can teach you no more. Arakeen may have a seasoned trooper or two willing to take you on.
So in other words, I have already leveled my stuff too much for him to be of any use to me. That's awesome. Ooh, who are you?
You look a little lost, friend. You got somewhere you need to be. I can fly you.
Okay, so this I want you to fly me somewhere. I think is this okay, never mind. I think that we can use that to travel to other servers. I'm not quite sure how that works yet, but I think that we're going to need money, and I did not bring any with me, so eventually, yeah, we're going to have to bring money here. What's this? What does this allow me to do? Open contracts board. Count Hasamir Fenring, Imperial Spice Minister. 1 million Solari. We'll accept the contract. I have a feeling I won't be able to do it yet. Attention scrap collectors, miners, and prospectors. There is money to be made from delivering copper ore to Griffin's Reach trade post. Due to previous bad experiences, payment will be made only upon complete delivery. No advances, no partial payment, no promises of delivery tomorrow for payment today. I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. If you find these conditions too restrictive, you can thank our friend Nasir. You still owe me a load of quality copper ore. Okay, this chain will award a unique tool at the end. Deliver 40 to... Okay. Accept the contract. Deliver items. Let's see... Split. We need 40. Let's see. Split. Deliver. Contact issuer. Finally, I've waited weeks for that copper. It's damn hard trying to find it. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. Deposit some in bank and then you don't need to remember any. That's fair. I need to do that. Doxic Gaming, thank you so much for the follow.
Has been added to the Raider
Thank you for the
coffers.
and thank you for the 9 bits. I really do appreciate that. Smash, thank you for that tip. I will look into that. But EA Nasir, see, I don't know the EA Nasir joke. So, Bionique Hadra later John schematic. See, I need to go get. I have a feeling I need to go I have to go back to, before I do anything here, I have to go get money. Oh, wait, I did get some money for that. Never mind. Buy a unique schematic from the merchant. Quests. I'm going to take that one, untrack that one for right now. We're tracking that. Wait. That one, untrack. That one. Scrap metal, copper required. Track. It's going good. I'm loving the game. I want to support other streamers, dude. I really appreciate it. So far, like I'll be honest, I've only been able to play like 3 hours. The first stream was the other night. I did play a little bit of the beta. I didn't get too far into the beta because I really wanted to just be able to be kind of surprised by the game. So, like, I have been enjoying every little bit of it that I've explored so far. I plan to be playing this for quite some time. And we've got a server going on G Portal. So I have my own server set up for this, which I'm happy that they have the private servers. And I'm really liking the game. I absolutely love it. It's a blast to play. I'll send you the complaint slate of EA Nasir when I find it. He sold substandard bronze and copper to a merchant in Byzantium. It was literally the first known negative. Okay, I remember that. I do remember that now. I remember that. I'm only 4 hours in and didn't touch beta. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hell yeah, that private... okay, so here's the thing that I really love. Here's the thing that I really love about them having the private servers. Is I like the way that it's set up, where if you had I have my server, a friend of the channel, and another survival player who's playing Dune. She has a server for her community. So we're all on the same hub world, so it's real easy. Like, in Conan, you had to transfer characters between servers, and you had to put in for character transfers. The idea that I can be on my server right now, go talk to somebody, and as long as I have the information to connect to her server, I can connect to that server and dive right in to go hang out with them if I want to, if I'm not doing something on my own. And vice versa. That is an amazing, that is an awesome, to me, thing to be able to do. Where's the merchant? Is it this guy? He looks like a merchant. Oh, he's the merchant.
Hey, stop. I know the face of every sand-sucking bandit, scavenger, and merc from here to Harko, and I don't recognize you.
Well, of course you don't recognize me. I'm new here.
Give us the courtesy of who you are, and while you're at it, why our airspace is crawling with Sardaukar.
If you remember everyone, you must know my cousin Sal Condon.
Yes, of course. Sal, how's he doing?
I'm 10 minutes behind you. It took a scattergun shot to the face, but he's prettier than you.
That's a good one. Welcome to Griffin's Reach, cousin of Sal. The rules are simple. Pay up front, don't cause trouble, or we'll...
I think there are some limitations. Some progression may not be possible, but nice to hang out and help them. Dude, I appreciate the help. I will say this. Please try not to backseat too much. Like, I'm no stranger to survival games, so I've got a pretty good grip on that, and there are a bunch of people that are way ahead of me, and I really wanted to play this last week. The problem is I ran into, number one, it was waiting to get my server set up, because G Portal there was some growing pains to getting the servers running, and I also, last week, I had some health stuff that I had to take care of that prevented me from streaming. And I literally held off. I've resisted. Even though I had everything set up, I didn't dive into this till Monday. Oh, sir, saying for server switching? Yeah. Some progression may... Well, exactly. Well, see, that's the thing is, like, once you get through the journey steps, anybody who's played Conan is once you've got everything unlocked, all you've got to do is run around and work together and do things. And I'm sure eventually there's going to be some instanced raiding there's probably going to be stuff to do that requires a team. And to be able to group up and form groups for doing things like we used to do in Conan would be a good thing.
Name is Mir. I do the trading and the talking.
I misunderstood what you were saying.
The fighting, and there's the contract board in the corner if you need work.
I have some questions about this area.
Someone shows up with a load of salvage, I've got time to talk. There's one of those old desert testing stations out east of here. Been unsealed for a while. Probably picked clean by now. There was a fellow, bought supplies a while back. An ecologist. He was here to audit the station. Said he was camped above it. He'd know more.
What is the nearest settlement?
People don't live out here. They cling. Bandits, scavengers, and a couple of fools stupid enough to run trade posts.
There are other trade posts.
Smiley Tig still runs his place northeast of here, across the gap.
Limited message potential. Hey, that's the downside of Twitch Mobile. It really is. It really is the downside. I'm sure Smiley Tig still runs the place. Smiley.
You'll figure it out if you meet him. The Griffin is the Harkonnen house symbol, and while we have no official affiliation, I like to think they are aware of Griffin's reach.
What about them? The Duke is a weak fool, and his house will fall. The Baron is 5 moves.
You've only seen one trade post, so you think I hope I find it for you? I don't know that I'm gonna try to go there tonight.
What's on your mind?
I'm on phone. It only allows me to listen to audio. Oof. Eek. Welcome to this channel and welcome to the stream. I'm sorry to hear that. That's kind of oof.
I used to live on Rosek. For a long time, I thought it was the biggest shithole in the universe. So, I bartered my way off the planet.
Wait. There's
Problem was, I was so desperate to leave Rosek, I thought everyone would be better.
I was gonna say, you thought that was bad, and then you came to Arrakis. Okay. I didn't mean to goodbye.
Keep coming back like this, I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger. The Padishah Emperor, in his infinite wisdom, has blessed us with a cohort of his most efficient and ruthless Imperial Sadukar. They use Chom mercs for the hunting mostly. I suspect the real Sadukar are looking for Fremen and that bastard Zantara. Have you been living under a rock? Zantara is a...
I'm playing Minecraft right now.
The Emperor has placed a 1,000,000 Solari bounty on his head.
Yeah, no. God, I haven't touched Minecraft in so long.
I don't think so. But if he did, the Sadukar would garrote him. In the meantime, the Kirab suffice as target practice.
What about those scavengers?
Is too good a name for them. Everyone does what they can to
It is a better Minecraft.
Scavies do it by mindlessly killing everyone and each other.
To be fair, like honestly, to me, like the true Hypixel Minecraft right now out there for survival games really is Enshrouded. I honestly think that is the closest to a Hypixel Minecraft with how crazy you can get.
And rightfully so. Only the terrorist Zantara persists. But I'm confident not for much longer. This region was once crawling with their filthy kind, but not anymore.
Yeah, we were playing like Valheim.
I would shoot him in the face.
They need to finish that game and I might play it again. Last time I played Minecraft, Obama was president. Dude, like, we played, like, the last time I was playing was, like, legit, it was during COVID, we had a realm, like, before I started streaming and stuff. It was like 2018, 2019, somewhere in there, I think it was. I can't remember. It was a long-ass time ago. Yeah. We built Riften and Valheim. The entire city of Riften from Skyrim built in Valheim. That's another thing. Like, I will not play Valheim until they optimize it so I can build big stuff like that and not get single-digit FPS.
Have you been living under a rock?
I'm sorry.
Is a terrorist scum of the highest order. The Emperor has placed a 1,000,000 Solari bounty on his head.
Really? Wait, the guy we're helping has a big bounty on his head. Okay.
You keep coming back like this. No, he is quite mute. I don't know the how or why of it. The bastard can be quite reticent when he chooses to be.
I really think that they need a back, like, without the goodbye.
But when I woke, they were gone. But for Ihor.
Enshrouded, okay, so Enshrouded has come a long way and it is good. The thing is I just, like, so much other stuff came out at the same time. I couldn't get in, like, I didn't get as deep into it. I do need to play more. I do need to try. Light darts, heavy darts, welding wire, weapons, a scrap metal knife, a cup of water, improved power, improvised cutter. Oh, wait. Is that stuff? Oh, that's Mala stuff. Mechanical parts, advanced servox, plasteel. I'm just looking to see if they've got anything. Off-world medical supplies. Off-world if they can get them. Oof, that's blade parts, gun parts. Standard range weapons office salvage for the bodies of those who no longer have the need for them. If we're gonna buy the thing the one thing that we do need. Yeah, I've had a Valheim service ruined from too big of a build, hours wasted. See, I don't see it as being wasted. Like, it was awesome to build. We spent 7 months. Me, the mods, and a couple others. We had one guy that was literally the architect. He was going between Skyrim and Valheim to be able to look at what the buildings were. And, you know, of course, Bethesda was janky in that the outside proportions didn't match the inside, but we were able to make it work. And we ended up we had the Thieves' Den Tavern and the Thieves' Den Cistern, the Ragged Flagon and the Cistern we had built. So there was an underdoor that led into that area. We had all of the buildings. We had all of the various docks, the whole 9 yards. It was all built. The well in the center with the little, you know, merchant stands. Everything was there. Temple of Mara, secret door with a portal that led into the Thieves' Cistern. The castle, the rooms were done, but it was so freaking, like, it had such bad optimization that it just 42,000 instances brought the game to its knees. We've got to buy that. But that was honestly, that was so much fun. It was so much fun to do that. Scrap metal wrecking crew. Both sizes were in constant need of replacement parts for damaged vessels. A good source of those parts are the wrecks of ships that didn't make it home. One of those, the Alcyon, came down not far from Griffin's Reach, sort of hold Hortzman and Amplify. Find one. I am, okay. Reach the wreck to acquire Holtzman.
You're going to find, Offworlder, that Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the Great Houses. But with the war, chaos reigns. Ships crash and are shot down, sometimes spilling military-grade materials onto the sands. The Fremen know the ways of the desert and how to do a lot with very little. The Imperium, on the other hand, have infinite resources and the production capacity of countless worlds. Plunder them, Offworlder. There is a shipwreck near here. Slip inside and claim your share.
So actually, guys, I am going to take a real quick break. I looked at the time. I'm going to go park myself inside here because it is safe from the sun and, you know, the terrible horrors of the day. I'm going to go park myself in here. and go see how the missus is doing. Give her a kiss, check in on her. She may be going to sleep soon. So I will pause it right here, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Also, if you're new and you're enjoying hanging out, enjoying the conversation and whatnot, please do hit that follow button if you're not already. Be greatly appreciated. I'm here Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And we're going to be playing Dune for a long time. I think I'm going to be playing it for a long time. So I'll be right back, guys. All right, we are back. The missus is doing good. I gave the missus her treat. She wanted an ice pop. All right. The right of salvage. Travel to the shipwreck. Gather plasteel. Gather that. I think I know where this ship is. That's the one. Yeah. Okay. So cool. Don't walk out that door. See, the one thing they should have available here, since you've come all this way anyways, is, like, the ability to... Well, I mean, you can buy a cup of water, but... I like...
You keep coming back like this, I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger?
We're gonna get... We'll get 2. Or we'll get 3, actually. Oh, you literally consume it right off the bat. I guess that's not bad. But, like, I really think that they need to just come up with... Like, they just should have a water dispenser. I get that it's expensive, but come on. Wait, who are you people?
Please don't disturb me. I'm doing important field research.
Are you not the duly appointed representative for House Argosaz?
Suppose I am. I thought I might... Doesn't matter. I'm the duly appointed representative of House Argosaz. Let's forgo the pleasantries and discuss business. Is that what this is, then? A negotiation? How optimistic of you. Wait. I'm being difficult. I apologize. It's just that I'm faced with so much deceit and insincerity in this blasted world.
Oh, you poor
I descend
thing.
into brooding without knowing it. Please, let's start again. I am Havadisa Argosaz. My father, Santiago, is the Lord High Architect of the Imperium. House Argosaz holds the primary CHOAM contract to design the many industrial and residential structure templates found across the Imperium. Do you have business with House Argosaz? As it happens, my diplomatic billet was supposed to be in Arakeen, but one can hardly observe frontier conditions from behind great walls. Don't fool yourself. The city has as many, if not more, jackals than anywhere in the Badlands. But I'm here for a purpose. I'm in the planning stages for a new homestead design that can withstand the rigors of the deep desert. Of course, a sojourn into the waste is preferable, but my father is conservative and would never authorize such an expedition. Nor would he authorize my presence here, for that matter. But if I cannot experience the deep desert firsthand, I must speak with those
So I'm guessing that she's probably the one who helps get us to the deep desert.
was actually a house minor in the orbit of the great House Quays. At the time, the lords of House Quays were renowned for the dramatic design philosophy, which was centered on gilded and ornate flourishes. I believe the old Terran name for it was Rococo. Most have not. House Quays was closely aligned with House Tantor, the renegade house responsible for the Seleucian Holocaust. Fortunately, the young Emperor Hasek Carino III survived and moved the imperial throne to Kaitane. They were purged alongside all other houses with allegiance to Tantor. And with their elimination went the Imperium's taste for golden filigree. Indeed, that is when my ancestor, Gundisalvo Argosaz, came forward with a practical minimalist design style that rejected the drama of old. The young emperor embraced his vision for clean, uncomplicated lines and angular geometric shapes wrought in unvarnished materials. Gaze out across the Arrakis Badlands, or any frontier vista on any world in the Imperium, and you will see our work.
Okay, so you're the one who's responsible for ugly buildings. Got it. That's easy to wrap our heads around then. Okay, so we got to go to the shipwreck, gather plasteel microflora fiber and mechanical parts. And of course we're going to go do this while the sun's up. Because, you know, why not? Also, fun story, man. That my sunburn that I had on my nose. You know how much fun it is to peel a freaking Breathe Right nasal strip off your nose when it's sunburned? I just imagine that for a second. Just for a second. I'm going to remove that mark. I don't need that now. How do I just remove the personal marker? There's no way to move it. Oh, it's hold. And Kitty's being a dildo. She is being a dildo. She is a dildo. There you are, kitty cat. Alright, so we need to go to the shipwreck. Sandworms nearby. I heard it vent, or whatever you want to call it. I swear there are times where those sandworms just pop up in these rocks. Like, that's just the kind of little bit of jank there is. That they just pop up inside of these things. I just wanted to see if there was anything over here for a second. Trying to stay as much as I can in the shade. That's not going to be easy to do. She got within bat. Oh, she was starting to bap. She was gonna do it. I want, my goal right now is to avoid worms, get to shade. See, sound, worm. Okay, so I guess this is safe. You just want her to be happy. See, that's the, like, that's her, like, just, yeah. She's invaded and like ruined you all with her mind control powers. All hail Hypno Kitty, right? I mean, sometimes when she stares at me, it's almost like she's like, "You will do what I want." Like that Bugs Bunny cartoon with the Dracula. When Bugs and the Count is just staring at Bugs, "You will do what I want. You are whatever." I'm going the right way, right? I was going the right way. When you get hit with a prank, that's actually good enough to break out the big pranks. Uh-oh. See, I really want a better gun. Like, I really, really want better guns. I need a bigger gun. That looks like it's going to be cool to really explore. I just don't know that I'm ready to do it yet. I still, like, we've been to this ship that we're going to. I've just never explored said ship. So that's why I'm kind of like, okay, this is cool. Because it's taking me to the place that I have not been yet. Or at least I've been there, I've been by it, but I never went inside. And time I'll go, I know I'll get a bigger gun. Dracula, yes, it's really good. And it launched pretty damn smoothly. There were a few hiccups while they were getting servers up and running and whatnot. But it is really well done. And at its heart, it's a survival crafting game. If you've played Conan Exiles at all, and understand the building and mechanics of that, you'll have a head start on getting into this game. That said, it's still pretty easy to pick up. But at its heart, even with the MMO aspect, even with, quests, jobs, the fact that you will interact with other people. I mean, eventually I'm on my private server right now. So I won't be interacting with people, at least not, like, until people are on. Yeah, I heard it was a survival crafting, but I have no idea what Dune is. Dune is a world and series of books and world and movies that was created by, Frank Herbert was his name. Honestly, the books are interesting for the first few, then they get really weird. Mainly because Frank Herbert died and his son took over and things. But it's a really interesting world, really interesting setting. This one does not. This one has kind of an alternate timeline of the books. It is not it is a world in which the main character, and I will not call him a protagonist because, well, he was not a good guy. The son didn't do the series justice. Yeah, no, he didn't. He like went off in another direction. And I never read more than the first few books that were written by the original author. Trying to keep my eyes out for sandworms. Tuna, knock it off. I gotta get across this open area. He didn't. It's like he tried to. I think he tried to do something. I've never read the book, so I can't say for certain. But my understanding is he really got weird with it. Like he just was going off in another direction, and it didn't work real well. And so basically, yeah, that is why they kind of fell off. And a lot of people are like, yeah, the first few were good, then it got weird. But it's a really good space sci-fi thing. Other series have taken a lot of inspiration from it. To be honest, Warhammer 40,000. No, it does not have anything to do with Star Wars. It's a completely its own sci-fi universe. In fact, I would say it's a little bit more like if you've heard of the term grimdark. It's kind of grimdark as compared to as compared to Star Wars. Like Star Wars is a bit happier in some respects than Dune is. If you want to kind of understand it and you actually want to get a really good adaptation without having to read the books, I honestly would say go watch the 2 new Dune movies that came out because they are really good and they do a good job of, without going down like all of the reading, they do a really good job. They do a really good job of telling the story up to a certain point because there's still like the 3rd movie to come out, and there is more, but I really, yeah, honestly, watch the new movies. It'll give you a good feel for the world. In this case, it's different. It is still the same world, but it is an alternate timeline in which the main character was not born. And they kind of explain it at the beginning of this. Are the TV shows and movie connected? Last question. No, dude, you're good. Never worry about asking questions. I'm happy to answer them. Yes, the new movies and the TV show, the new TV show that they're coming out with, are more connected. The thing is they've tried several times over the years to make Dune movies, and most of them have been terrible. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it.
Vikinger.
Linaski, thank you so much for the follow. Most of them have been pretty bad. Like, nobody likes them. The newer ones, everybody pretty much said, yeah, this is a good adaptation of the world. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. I hope that you're doing well. Okay. See, I wish you could sneak up and backstab a bitch. Take all. Take. Yeah. Like it's like having it's like hitting a I'm a porcupine with a automated quill gun. Did you guys watch this Dune TV series? I have not watched the Dune the new TV series. I've not watched the new one. I know there's a new one out. I need to watch it. I do need to watch it. So is there a point to having private world? Isn't the game meant to be with friends or like PvP? So here's the thing. I have a private server. So here's how private servers work. And this is where, I'll be honest, things get really freaking cool. I need water. I need more water. I'm going to need more water. So most of your play takes place on this map, right? This is the Haga Basin. This map is basically about the same size as like Conan. The thing with the private server is, so this is the whole map. It's about the size of the Conan Exiles world map. It was indeed quite good, but I wish it was made by villain. Okay. That alone makes me work as hell. So, just to explain how this works, my community, I have a server for them. I work with G-Portal. G-Portal is hosting the server. Exclamation point G-Portal in the chat. You can get a 10% discount on renting it. And what we're doing is, I have my server. Another friend of the stream and who has their own community and has her own stream and whatnot. She has a server, but we're all connected to the same hub world. So while this is MMO, this is where the MMO part of this comes in. She has her server. Tuna, I'm putting you down on the floor right now. So she has her own server, but we're all attached to the same hub. Now, what does that hub do? There are times where you can go to this hub area, and that's where you interact with other players. And in this case, everybody who has a server connected to this hub, and everybody playing on those servers, when they go to that hub, we can all interact with one another. Kind of similar to games like The Division 2, where, you walk into a main hub area, and then you see other players, but when you're out in the world, you don't necessarily. We can actually use that. There's means by which I can travel from my server instance to their server instance. So I can go visit their world from here as long as I know the information. The other thing that the hub also connects us to is the Deep Desert, which is where the PvP takes place. Now, the Deep Desert is open world PvP. So if you're going to the Deep Desert, you got to be ready to expect PvP. Right now, I personally think they got some work to do because the stun locking is going to make PvP just frustrating for anybody doing it. I do believe that actually if you see these little red spots on the map, those are PvP zones, I think. Because we do have, in my case, on our server, I have PvPvE. Now, right now, I'm still waiting for people to get the game. There are people that are still going to be getting the game. Once they get the game, more people will be joining the server. I have, it is open for community members to join, provided they, follow the rules and meet the requirements for it, but... Well, I mean, okay, on my server. Oh, the game is popping off. The game is really popping off, which I'm very happy about. I honestly, but I mean like members of my community. The thing is that the nice thing about having the private server is that I have it passworded. Potato, thank you so much for the resub, dude. I have it password protected, so not anybody, just anybody can come on the server. Yeah, exactly. None that I've really come across yet. I gotta be honest, none that I've really come across yet. I mean, are there gonna be bugs? I'm sure there's bugs. I'm sure there's bugs that need to be worked out, but I haven't encountered much. I really haven't encountered much. I have to say, okay, there is jank in this game. There will always be jank. It's Funcom. And Funcom, much like Bethesda...
Welcome, Dranger.
Ladasky, thank you for gifting that sub. Seriously, thank you. I really appreciate that. There's always jank in these games. And anybody who's played Conan knows Conan jank. So it's a Funcom game. There's going to be jank, much like Bethesda. It's not terrible, but it's there. And honestly, like, once you get past that, and if you can accept that bit... Dude, it's a bad time to have me tell a dad joke, but I'll do it. Oh, this is fucking great.
Welcome, Dranger.
Did you hear of the farmer who was growing erections? He worked in Viagra culture. That was just so good. But yeah, no, like literally if you can accept the little bit of jank that you're going to if you can accept a little bit of jank that you're gonna encounter, like honestly, I think the combat still needs a little bit of work. Like it's a little bit in some regards, but overall, if you can get past that, you're gonna have a good time with the game. It's really not. I have not encountered any game-breaking bugs. Which I honestly 100% is good. I have played Funcom games since getting stun locked by the NPCs. Like I said, combat needs some work. I don't think no, that needs work. That does need work. I've said it before. I think that the combat still needs some stuff. Wait till I get shields, I'll love them. Yeah, shields are probably what's going to make that a little bit more tolerable. I would like to see a little bit more around the stealth. Like the ability to sneak. Like crouch walking is actually sneaking. I also do tend to, I'll be honest, I do tend to think that the respawn is a little bit fast. Yeah, spooky assassin-like. Yes! We have to find them. I like the cutting tool. I love the cutting tool. Oh, we got the upgrade parts for our gun. The movies, but they are indeed all wiped out or almost. I mean, yeah, they can't be completely wiped out because we're on a mission to find them. So they're here somewhere. But yeah, this timeline, they barely exist. Like, I want to be able to sneak up behind that guy and just, like, stab him in the head. Oh, did I set myself on fire? I set myself on fire. I didn't, like, ah! No. No. It would not be a survival game if I did not manage to set myself on fire. Like that, like now I feel like I have fully arrived. I mean, you got to remember here, okay? Player of Valheim. You learn real quick, oh shit, smoke in your building actually kills you. Fire Holtzman amplifier ×1. Where am I gonna... Where is that at? Okay, so there is one here. I need water. More than anything right now, I need water. So we're gonna go down to the Brittle Bush. No, oh no. No, I know about that. I know about that. I know that if you run under the ship's light, you basically get captured. You get captured and have to fight your way out or escape or whatever. Get your shit back and get out. Can you read my last chat before it disappears into thin air? You probably don't know the answer to this next one, but I'll ask anyways. Is the deluxe edition actual content besides more cosmetics? It's more cosmetics. It's sorry I missed that one, but it is cosmetics. It's like I have the deluxe edition. Again, thank you Funcom for giving it to me, but it is just cosmetics, man. It's the same thing with the Ultimate Edition. However, I did so, but it says first. Okay, wait a minute. If it gives you the first 4 DLC, then get it. I know the Ultimate Edition has the DLCs. I'd have to double check. I'd have to go reread it. I know that on... Okay, so I went to Steam. I upgraded to the Ultimate Edition. Okay, that brittle brush is not what I need. What I need is water. Primrose. That's where I need to go. I would have to go reread it. I thought that, I mean, based on the deluxe, I thought that only gave you the cosmetics. And then you could get the ultimate, which gave you the Paul Atreides still suit from the movies. And all of the DLCs with the season pass. Which covered the first few DLCs. I honestly, again, I didn't buy the game. I was given it. I'm a Funcom creator, so yeah. Yeah, you get the soundtrack in an art book as well. I'm confused. It just says the first 4 DLCs. Let me look. Let me look real quick. I've got it up on Steam. Store page. Give me a second. It's gonna take me a minute. Deluxe Edition, bundle info. Upgrade from base game to the Deluxe Edition, receive any of the following items you don't already own. Season Pass, which is first 4 DLCs. Sardaukar armor, menacing armor worn by Sardaukar. Yeah, okay, so you do, yeah, you get the, whatchamacallits. You do get the, hold on, let me bring back up my my other windows here. You do get the DLCs with the Deluxe Edition. There was something else I got for upgrading to the Ultimate. They did post the Dune does have a Discord, and I do recommend joining their Discord because they kind of talked about all of that stuff in a post today, that they were fixing a bunch of it because they really did. The Steam layout in the store was kind of borked. It was not. It was borked. I need to find this Primrose. I need water badly. Ah, there it is. Yeah, you'll get the season pass, which gives you the next 4 DLCs. You will need to. Okay, there's. Oh no, that's a ship taking off. That's cool. Didn't see that before. You'll get the season pass, which gives you the first 4 DLCs. Now, it'll be interesting. I'm gonna be honest. It'll be interesting to see what those DLCs actually are. Are they more story content, or is it Funcom's usual? Here's a new building set. Because if you played Conan, you know that they are fond of releasing DLCs with a bunch of building stuff. Like Conan, you had 15 million different things that you could build in the game. Okay, I need to get in there. Wait till end of next year for. I doubt that. I bet you they've got them kind of close and ready to go. Even I would be willing to bet they've possibly got them close and ready to go. I need to find a Holtzman amplifier. Oh, dude, there's like half a terabyte to fully install Conan with all the DLCs. It's half a terabyte, or a quarter of a terabyte. It's over 250 gigs. I think to install everything for Conan is like 270 gigs. I know that one thing that they've got to do, I think the one thing that they've got to really work on and get done, in my opinion, first, is they need to get it out for console. And I'm sure they're already working and planning for that. And it needs to be crossplay. Like, it needs to have full crossplay. I know there's a bunch of stuff that they are working on. You know, this is... They're gonna be doing a bunch, but... Was any of the, I mean, oh, as a builder, yes. So, here's the thing with the Isle of Sipta was worth it. Like, the Isle of Sipta gave you a new place to go, especially once you ended like high level in the game. But as a builder, the DLCs are worth it. Now, the thing with the DLCs in Conan, and this is what I tell everybody, is don't just go buying. Like, don't just go buying all of the DLCs. Look at them and figure out what building set you want. Once you've figured out a building set that you really, really, really want, then go buy that DLC. You do not need to buy every single DLC for Conan. You don't. I did because I got them all on sale. Like, they had a big sale on Steam. It was cheap to get them. I got them. Okay, so we can't go through that. We came in here. Where the hell? Oh, there's the identification band, so we can now go through here. What I want to know is, where do I find this thing that I'm looking for? I thought I looted everything. But yeah, if you're good with the base sets of what you get, just get the base sets. My recommendation, and also this is the other thing, is now that they have an in-game shop that sells different building stuff. It's at the bottom of this record. Okay, I'll have to go through again. Yeah, I got a better knife than you. There is, so yeah, I will say that there is a set in Conan that makes it worth having. Good night, dudes. Have a great night and get a good night's sleep. There is a set in Conan that makes it worth having the Sipta DLC, and that's the Stormglass, because it's just really freaking gothic and pretty. There's a few other sets that if you really want them to get them, but you don't need to buy the DLCs unless you really, really, really want, whatchamacallit. Why did you have to do that while she's climbing on me? Like, serious, that's bad timing. Because now she's like, she doesn't even care. And now I've got to deal with her. Okay, actually that worked out. She went the other way. She went the other way. She wants lap. It's getting chilly, so she wants my lap now. So Sipta is the only one with new places. The rest are crafting. Yes, Sipta is a new map. Now, the thing with Sipta, I'm going to warn you right now. Sipta is not easy. Sipta was released and meant to be for hardcore players. I mean, you can obviously adjust the settings, but Sipta was like, okay, I've done everything that I can do in I've done everything I can do in the main game, and I'm bored of that map, so let's take my character and send him to a spot where he's already facing, like, high-level shit. At the command deck? Okay. Is that... I mean, I don't know. That's funny that door is back. Ooh, wait, what is that? What was that on my... Improvised Mala pistol. I have a Mala pistol. Not an improvised one. Damage per shot, 7.24. Oh, even better. I picked up a good one. See, I already looted everything in here. I thought I looted everything in here. Maybe I didn't. Do I have a tuna pet? Okay, my cat. It's my cat. So, exclamation point. Just do exclamation point tuna in the chat, and it will all be explained to you. There, Marcus got it. Yeah, she's the stream mascot. Ah, there we got the whole... I missed that one. I did miss that. How many people are in the main server? I don't know how many people are in the main server. I know there's a bunch of servers connected to this hub, to Stormfront on G-Portal. So I'm assuming there are plenty. There's like got to be a bunch of people. I know on my server right now, I'm like the only one. I'm the only one playing. We do have a few people that do have access. That will continue to grow, and as it grows, I'll expand the number of slots needed. Right now, I've got room for up to 16 people. Okay, I need to go to where the primrose is again. I need to get more water. Then we need to get copper. I need to get 160 copper ore. Oh, deliver the Holtzman amplifier. Yeah, that was for a whatchamacallit. That was for a scav contract. I like that there's scav contract. I like that there's contracts to do in this, like, for missions and shit. That makes me happy.
2 hours later.
Hey, shush.
Are you winning, son?
I gotta change up some of these things now, especially now that I'm not playing Soulsborne games as much. Like I literally gotta change up that stuff. That was a good one for when I was playing Souls games. Same thing for the 2 hours later. Like, honestly, you can't do it 2 hours later when you're playing a survival crafting game. Like, that just does not work. Oh, how did I wasn't in the sun. Get rid of the heat stroke. Research, funnily enough, the guy who created Star Wars got inspired from Dune. Not surprised at all. Yeah, George Lucas, not surprised at all. Dune has inspired a lot of things. If you're a fan of Warhammer 40,000 at all, Warhammer 40,000 drew a lot of inspiration from Dune as well. Yep. Yeah. I'm a huge Warhammer 40,000 fan. Warhammer 40,000. I'm going to bed. I'll go to lurk though. It's been great. I'm glad I found you. Can't wait to see you next stream and have a great night. Dude, Toxic, have a great night. Also, feel free to join the Discord. That's where, you know, we have a great community. A lot of the people that are in here are in the Discord. We all hang out, chit chat and whatnot, and talk games and food and music and all that fun stuff. I played the main ones and love the Diablo style ones. Oh, are you a fan of Inquisitor Martyr? Did you have a chance to play Space Marine 2? Yes, I have played Space Marine 2. I no-lifed it. I beat it before I even streamed it. Like, I literally had that beat before I streamed it. It was so good. I'm still playing Inquisitor Martyr. I actually off-stream when I just want to, like, not have to think while playing a game. I'm running a build right now for an assassin with null rods. Plus Dark Tide. There's a bunch of us that do when the mood strikes, we get together and play Dark Tide. And right now, I'm still trying. And this is the hard part is it's such a time-consuming one, is I'm still really trying to play Rogue Trader. I want to play Rogue Trader. Rogue Trader is amazing. Yeah, I know the Arbites class is coming. The Arbites class is going to be fun. Arbites is I think the Arbites. There's another one that the Arbites is coming to, or maybe it's the new not Rogue Trader. It's the new one that Owlcat's working on, the new CRPG that I think is going to feature the Inquisition, even more so than Rogue Trader did. I need to play Rogue Trader. I've got a character going. It's just having the hours to play, to actually play. But yeah, Inquisitor Martyr I'm a huge fan of. I'm a big fan of the franchise. I'm reading the books finally reading all of the books. I'm waiting right now. The one thing that I'm really waiting for is oh shit. That looks like Worm. Is it bad that I want to play it as an actual Inquisitor in 40k? You do play as an Inquisitor in Inquisitor Martyr. Ew! No! Not that ship. I've not touched Dark Tide in a while, but the thing is I went and did what I always do when I haven't touched a game in a long time. I deleted all my characters. Ooh, there's multiple of those ships. Hispanic Red-Headed Scottish Zealot. All of them hours of grinding for that. Honestly, like, I haven't played Darktide in so long that, like, I still have a bunch of stuff. I just don't, like, they changed so much of the game so many times. It feels like a new game every time I play it. And maybe my build that I had that was great a while ago is not so great now. I also love the Division 2. I've played the Division 2 to endgame numerous times and always restart my characters after being gone for like a year. But, you know, I mean, it doesn't bother me because at the end of the day, it's nice to re-experience some of the things. I do need to get back in there, and when they drop the Arbites class, I will probably jump in to play it a bit. Right now, I do need to get into Liza P. Enemies are such bullet sponges in Division 2. I personally prefer Wildlands and Breakpoint. That's fair. You need health. What do you mean I need health? Oh, the blue bar? You mean water. Yeah, I needed to drink. I was starting to get parched. I hit the primrose and I drank from my still suit. That's one thing that I do have to get, like, used to again, is managing this stuff. The blue bar is water. Like, that's water consumption. And so the health bar is the red bar. If you end up, so water consumption obviously is very important in this game. You will die from dehydration. If you are in the sun for too long, you will get heat stroke, which causes you to get thirsty faster. With the presentation and the voice lines in the trailer, the RBDs is just Warhammer Judge Dredd, a crossover I approve of. The RBDs are literally Judge Dredd anyways. Oh, you can't... Okay, so let's do this. There. This is kind of bad. This is kind of bad placement for the camera. Because it's, yeah, I'm covering it. The thing is I cover one side. Well, it actually doesn't really matter as much. Because if I cover that side, that's just covering up my hotbar. Yeah, and that one's actually working. Top right seems good. I don't have one set for top right. I don't have a button press for that. I have one for bottom left and bottom right because it works for so many other freaking games that way. It's like, oh, Elden Ring, well, let's put me on the bottom right. Oh, well, let's put me on the bottom left. The one thing I gotta mess with is my big camera is not working out. Upside down, yeah, upside down in the middle. I mean, we could go just do, you know. See, that's all messed up now. And that just, there we go. Now I'm in the middle. Move this. Let's make this just a little bit bigger. There we go. I don't need to be so tiny. Like, I've got to mess with that because for some reason it has reset that animation, which irks me to no end. Wait, where am I? Oh, we're supposed to go over there. Love how you got all this and didn't even have to blurp or anything.
Paper, you bastard. I spent a lot of time setting a lot of this stuff up. Yeah, now I'm paper sized. I know. I'm paper sized. yeah, no, I worked. I've got to figure it out though, because for some reason, and I think it's just like something with a you know what? I know what it is. It's the canvas size. It's the canvas size. I've got to mess with that, because this is literally set for if it's 1440, not 4K. This one, the voice change lasts a minute.
Or until I do that. Oh, and no, that's just voice mod. That's literally just a redeem of me that turns on voice mod. There's a few of them that people can pick on there. Research scavenger rags, Karpov 38, and Kinjal fabricate a
set of scavenger eggs and the Karpov. Yeah, see, this is the things that I allow my viewers to do to me. There's no in-game sound, or is it low? It's probably really low right now. I can turn it up, but it is really, really low. The thing is that I turn it too loud. Hey, Alan in the chat. I'm fine. I'm fine. The sound is really low right now. There's really low in-game sound. The thing is that it'll get stupidly loud, and then and then it's hard to turn down. It doesn't auto-adjust, unfortunately. Yeah, I took some crack. I did. I'm on meth. I'm on meth. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Oh, okay, let's turn this in. I'll deliver the Holtzman amplifier. But then we're gonna go back to the base because I gotta research research. Light armor's price.
Welcome, Viking.
Protection. Yeah, cool. Thank you so much for the follow. Puff assault rifle for. Oh yeah, that's what Daddy wants. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I think you'll have a good time here. I mean, look, we're all adults. We're all over 18. We're also all overgrown 5th graders. So, you know, it just works. It just works. Also, I appreciate everybody sticking with me through the ad break.
Inconceivable.
I know that the ad breaks suck. I dislike them too, but they do help Twitch keep the lights on. Yeah, yes, true, Paper. Yeah, I mean, we say we're adults, but I just let it sit and just think about it while I watch you play instead of jumping in and buying it. That's fair, but I will say it is worth. So far, I think it's worth it. I think it's a good game, and I really feel like I've been playing Funcom games for years. I played Age of Conan. I got Age of Conan 3 months after it got out. If anybody's been around and played that game and that played it at launch, you know how janky and how many issues that had. But it was really good once they fixed everything. So you know, I'm used to a few bugs here and there. This one, I'm maybe 6 hours in. This is going to be my 6th hours tonight. I played the beta for like 3 or 4 hours, but I tried to avoid doing too much in it because I didn't want it spoiled for me when I got to this. So I'm still very early in the game. And there's a lot to do. There's a lot to see. And eventually there will be a lot to build. The great houses don't like to admit it, but they deal with scrap merchants all over Dune. pick and clean wrecks and corpses to equip the next lot to send out to die. Oh well, at least my business is booming, so there's still more you can do. I have buyers who will pay good money for Fremen made goods. The Fremen may be gone, but you can still find plenty of their equipment in the caves scattered around Haga Basin south. Explore a few caves, collect some of that gear, and I'll cut you in on the profits. I literally have all of the stuff to deliver for this one. Oh, I don't have it, but it is back at my base. I've played about 18 hours so far, and it's pretty good shape for a new release. I've got to say, straight up, Funcom did a really good job of getting this launched with minimal issues. The only issue that we really had, the only issue, I'll get her when she comes back. She's not up here right now, but when she comes back, I'll make sure she gets treats. The main thing that, the only issue that I experienced, and it wasn't Funcom's fault. It was literally G-Portal getting the infrastructure in place to host the private servers. And I will not rag G-Portal for that. These guys, they worked their asses off to get the servers up and running for everybody and get everything stable. Funcom was helping them. They were working together. They got them up and running. And honestly, they had originally said that the servers were late, or were not late. They originally did not plan to have private servers at launch. And then after feedback from the beta and everything, they came out and, hey guys, we're going to have private servers at launch. They're going to be set up. This is how they're going to work. And they made it happen. And they made it happen quick, and it was relatively smooth. Couple of, maybe a day of tweaking and whatnot, but I had my server set up within like a day of launch. I had it set up within a day of early launch. In fact, they had the servers up. Early launch was the test bed for the servers, and then boom, we got them. Like, you got everybody who just got the game and rented a server now got the server deal, or got we were the guinea pigs, those of us with early access. I still need to figure out how the hell to repair stuff. Like, I don't know how to repair my guns. She's over cleaning. She's bathing herself right now. She's not coming up here. You can't repair anything yet? Okay. All right. I hope that comes soon, because that's something that's like kind of needed. Endless walking. Right now, yes, but there are vehicles. There's a machine for that in the next tier. Okay. Literally, yes, I am doing a lot of walking right now, but there are vehicles in the game. And eventually I will have an ornithopter. So I will be able to fly like a bird through sky. It basically, okay, think of an attack helicopter, but it basically is a dragonfly. It looks like a dragonfly. And you pilot it, and you can fly with it. Yeah. Yeah. Only catches that repairing an item permanently reduces the max durability. Welcome to Conan. That was pretty much the deal in Conan. It's slower than you. Oh, I'm sure it's slow. I don't mind it being slow. Like, it doesn't need to be fast. It just needs to fly. Fast is like the 3-track bike thing. I did not find out about radios yet. I'm a Minecraft enjoyer, didn't really play the Funcom Conan game. So, Conan Exile, so I'm gonna be honest, I had a love-hate relationship with the game, and this is why, is because I was an Age of Conan player. Age of Conan was a true MMO. Not unlike Secret World, which was another honestly good MMO from Funcom. I liked Secret World a lot. I played a lot of Age of Conan, which came out in 2006. Radios are hidden in the social tab in menu. Okay. The game was amazing. Like, I loved playing Age of Conan. I had so many characters. I had endgame characters. The whole 9 yards. However, Age of Conan, which they came out with later, they had pretty much stopped working on, or Conan Exiles, which they came out with later, they stopped working on Age of Conan, but had put in a cash shop that we were spending money in, and then suddenly came out with Conan Exiles and stopped any and all support for the actual MMO. And I refused to play it for a long time because of that. Like, I was like, I have played Conan Exiles. I maintained a monthly subscription. I loved the game. And then they kind of, they dropped it. Even though it was a really good game. So, I was a little bit, peeved, shall we say, over that. Oh, I gotta go. I'm gonna get some more water real quick. But then one day I was funny because you played the Conan MMO and resented the new Conan game. Yeah. The funny thing is though, is that one day, I literally, they had Conan was available on, the water plant's supposed to be around here somewhere. Conan was available on Game Pass on Xbox. Now, I'll be honest, I don't recommend Conan Exiles on console. I wasn't a big fan of the way the controller play was. However, they had it available, and I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm going to test it. I'm going to try it out. I loaded it up, and yeah, I got hooked. I bought the game, and I never looked back. And honestly, Conan was my first survival crafting game. It is really well done. There's a lot of the good lore in there. And one thing I appreciate about Funcom is they do the lore right. Where the hell is that primrose? It's literally supposed to be right here. I was trying to avoid drinking from my still suit until I got the water. It's not here. Oh well. I'll find some. There's others. So I was not a happy camper. But in the end, when I started actually playing Conan, I really did enjoy playing Conan Exiles. My brother bought me Exiles and dragged me into it back when it came out, but we didn't really keep up with it, and I didn't really get that far to begin with either. Honestly, it's worth a playthrough. It is worth a playthrough. I actually have a server for Conan as well, for the community. I have played it. I have several hundred hours in it. I've gotten characters all the way through. There's still some side stuff I haven't done, though. It's fully done. It's fully done. It is fully done. It's fully developed. I need more water. Ugh. I know I need to drink. I know I'm gonna get, like, really bad before long. Oh, it's fully done. It's fully developed. Oh, thank God. In fact, they do still keep adding new stuff to it. In fact, they did a lot of work over the past few years with introducing seasons. They have introduced a whole bunch of other stuff to the game that make it really, like, they've introduced sorcery. There's a lot of stuff, like a lot of Elder Gods demon stuff in it, which has been really cool to do. Welcome to the, oh, so hi, welcome in, Jesus. So they've done a lot. They've done a lot. So if you ever see Conan Exiles or you haven't, get it. Get it. Legion, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I gotta wait for the sun to go down because I'm literally, there's a lot of there is a lot, or I don't have as much water anymore. I wonder if the money went into this. Mr. Steve, thank you for the follow as well. I'm gonna be honest, there's a good possibility that it did, but from my understanding, so I talked to the Funcom crew at TwitchCon. That's actually how I became a Funcom creator. Funny story. I literally met the Funcom crew at TwitchCon, and I literally told them how disappointed I was with how Age of Conan was handled and the rollout of Conan Exiles, and they offered me to become one of their creators. The whole thing, the whole spiel that I just went through about being annoyed with Age of Conan being left behind when they went to work on Conan Exiles, it was that kind of worked. Honestly, I don't know. I know that they have the open shop in they did introduce the bazaar, so you can now buy cosmetics and new building pieces and everything for Conan in that shop. So is it possible that money from that went to this? Yes, it is, but I don't think so because they're still adding more to Conan and still supporting it. And I think that the cash shop is what they're using to do that. My understanding is they went and got a whole bunch of private investing for this. Like they got a lot of investment to do this work. Come work for us so you can warn on Age of Conan, then you can do whatever you want with it. Work on Age of Conan. Like honestly, I did tell them, I was like, you know, I gotta be honest. If they got people, if they could actually go ahead and do the work to improve Age of Conan, give it a new set of paint, or give it a new coat of paint, get the you know, upgrade the graphics, get it all done and relaunch it, I think you could bring a bunch of players to it, because mechanically it is one of the better done and one of the best done MMOs in my opinion. The problem is, and this is another thing that I talked to the guys about, and they said, you know, that would be awesome. But the thing is there's like, Conan is on its own custom engine. And I understand this. It's not easy to redo and remaster things. They said that at the end of the day, there is like one person at Funcom who still there's one person at Funcom who still knows how all of that works because it was a custom engine, and they'd rather have them working on like more stuff for Conan Exiles, which I understand. So Steam may say that there's 18 people on there, but I think there's like a total of probably 200 still playing. there's still a good number of people on there. There's still a lot of diehards. I don't know what the European population is on there, but like if you're looking at it for Steam numbers, got to remember it wasn't always on Steam. 32 daily? Maybe. I know that they still run raid trains and they still do raids and all that stuff, so. Let's see. I could make my Karpov. Let's see. Craft. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played in a long time. I haven't played it in forever, so I'm not 100% sure. I know that it was really it's still even the character models in it still look good. The character models still look good. Do we know how many years they worked on this, and will it be early access developing in how many years? No, it is not early access. It is literally 100% fully released. This did not go through early access. This is 100% as is released. There is no early access period. What was, quote, early access was literally like 5 days of a head start in the game for people to play. It is a full release game. There is no early access. I don't know how many years they worked on it. I think they've been working on it at least 4. I want to say at least 4 because Dune has been a long time coming. All right, I have to. Where is it? Let's see.
Welcome, Vikinger.
Back on. Thank you so much for the follow. Next sanguinating Kinjal name for the Freljord youth. Ooh, I can actually make that one. We're gonna craft that. Let's see. We're gonna take that, take that, take that.
I've crossed the Vermilius Gap, Offworlder, and I still haven't shaken my unwanted followers.
Yes. That is one of the things of Dune is I actually have a tool.
Well, I fear drastic measures might be required.
I have a
Fear
tool
not, Offworlder.
that I
You've
can
come this
use
far
to extract
alone,
blood from the people
unimpressed.
that I kill.
You're a long way from that mewling mauler I dragged from the
And
wreckage of the Proteus.
this
Listen,
blood
you'll
purifier
need a
converts the
vehicle
blood to
cross
water.
the sands to the Paranorth and reach the gap, but vehicles require components that aren't created here on Arrakis. Arrakis has a long history, Offworlder, more than you might imagine. Some things, like the Imperial testing stations, contain echoes of the past, but more importantly, they contain stockpiles of components you'll need. Just be careful.
Let's put that
Those
there.
old ruins are a beacon for all kinds of scum.
Let's see. See, that armor value 8, heat protection. So that offers no heat protection, but it does offer me armor. I found out that what the
Sector
first four
weather
do sell
alert.
Dusk
A
Rider,
large
Blue
sandstorm
Dasher,
is
digital
approaching.
artbook, digital soundtrack. Ah, okay, yeah. It's in the updates. Okay. There is a DLC that we're gonna get access to that there is a DLC that you're gonna get with the or there is DLCs coming with the Ultimate Edition too. I'm just gonna keep the still suit. I'm just gonna keep that with me. That. Oh wait, no. Let's see, because I've got another thing for that: mechanical parts, scrap metal knife, Mala pistol, spice infused dust, blah blah blah. Ingel. I'm gonna keep the still suit because that's easy to use. Whole new meaning to drinking blood. It's kind of like, you know, I do call it my vampire.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Sandstorm in 2 minutes. I'm gonna actually get to see the sandstorm tonight. Seriously, I have not seen the sandstorm yet. Not that I'm excited by the prospect, but I'm at least safe from it, I think.
Yes, I shall grind you all to gristle beneath my trace.
Oh, I've seen the worms. Yeah, like the first night and during the Oh, there's the sandstorm.
Raiders are inbound. Shield wall now.
Oh no, that's a. Drac, thank you for the raid. That's a sandworm. That's a sandworm moving through the. Yeah, for science the other night. Drac, dude, Drac, thank you so much for the resub. Dude, I'm having a great time with Dune. It's good. It's really,
Sector
really
weather
well
alert.
done.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
I don't know where the sandstorm's approaching from. I don't see it coming. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, look at that. Like, it literally is about to... It's...
Welcome, Draco.
Varnish, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, guys. Thank you. I know I owe a bean. Thank you. Guys, I'm gonna do the bean after the sandstorm because I haven't seen the sandstorm yet. I've been wanting to see the sandstorm. I'm in good, Ace. How you doing, man? Dude, thank you so much for those 5 gifted subs. Like, Count got one, Blossom got one, Bit got one. Guys, if you got a sub out of that, please, you know, thank Tarnish there. Ides, welcome in. Yeah, just enjoying new video. Oh, look at that! It closed the windows. Just enjoying the new game, the new Dune game. Waiting for I want the sandstorm to go by, and then I'm gonna go shoot somebody with my new gun. I look like a younger version of Heisenberg. No, I usually get told that I look like Tom Segura. I just want to see what... Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that does hurt. That hurts a lot more than Conan.
Welcome, Draco.
Tarnish! Thank you! Carice got one. Dead Space, Henkyo, Big Dirt Nasty, Uncle Bugaboo, Pagan. Guys, thank you so much. Yeah, now I gotta do like 3 beans. Thank you. I really, seriously, I thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. You know what? Mischief not managed. Dude, like, seriously, thank you. Thank you. I really, really do appreciate it. Yeah, there will be more beans. Okay, I think the sandstorm's passed. You know what? We'll do the beans real quick. I'm having an issue right now. We're just going to switch to chat real quick, and I'll do the beans. Because, I've been having issues with my the big, small, and all that. All right, bean number 1. Ugh. Please let it be a good one. The bean is pomegranate or old bandage. Yes, every 5 gifted subs, I eat a Bean Boozled. And this one tastes like old bandage. It is a bad bean. I got a bean earlier. It was a bad bean. This is a bad bean too. Ugh. Notice anytime you've gotten a gifted sub? Well, dude, no, I'm glad that you got it. All right. Next. Oh my god, I'm getting all the worst ones tonight. That's the right one. Buttered popcorn or rotten egg. Actually, I think I grabbed the wrong one because this one, well, no, that's what they made it taste like for rotten egg. No, this is dirty dishwater. I did the wrong bean. It's still the nastiest bean. That one was miscolored. So, I'll do, I got, that one was either 2D, birthday cake or dirty dishwater. I got dirty dishwater. We'll do the one, and that's the second bean then. Yeah, let's see if this is 3 strikes. Let's see if this is a bad one. So this is the popcorn or rotten egg. So let's see. No. It's the popcorn. It's gloriously the popcorn. I got the popcorn. Are there, oh, there's good beans in there. There are. It's just luck of the draw. It's literally just luck of the draw. The worst part is half the time it smells that like the mix of beans in there can make it smell really, really bad. All right, I gotta go shoot somebody with his gun. But I will. We're gonna be.
Welcome, Viking.
Officer, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow, guys. We are gonna be heading out though before long. It's 9 o'clock. And I got to get up in the morning. I want to unwind a bit, read. Oh, still large. Yeah, let me switch back to... There we go. There we go. I'm going to go shoot somebody. Oh, I know... Okay, this is kind of neat. I noticed that I move a little bit slower with the rifle. Versus, There goes a worm. Okay, where is the nearest scav camp? Ah, right there. Is there a there's people in it.
Still too large. Bite me. I'm gonna stick you in the trunk with Dave. The Dune conversion rate for blood water is 5 milliliters of 1 liter. Also, I just learned that there's an achievement for draining 50 liters of blood from corpses. That's awesome. That deserves an achievement. That's an awesome achievement, honestly. I didn't say bite me. In a sandstorm.
Cool. I'm glad that it's not a super long thing. Guys, thank you so much. 16 gifted subs and 100 bits. Thank you so much, guys. I really, truly do appreciate it. Like, you guys are freaking awesome. Thank you all for just being here. So loadout really does matter in this game then? I think it does. I know that there is literally a, there is, what is it? There's a perk you can get that makes you move faster with heavy guns like the flamethrower. But yeah, like this is, I'm moving, like I'm literally moving slower with the rifle. No, maybe not. Maybe I was just seeing things. Maybe I was imagining it. It felt like I was moving slower. Oh, this is what an ornithopter... Well, this is a bad example. But this is what the ornithopter looks like. That's a crashed ornithopter, so it's kind of bad. Oh, there's somebody. I just want to see how good this does.
Identify
Oh, yeah. No more pistol. No more pistol. I'm so happy. Yeah, see here? I can come up. I have my X-sanguinating tool. And I can... drain blood. My client has a smart TV thing that apparently connected to my phone, so off and on today I've been messing with it, not knowing what it was. Oh, no shit. Meanwhile, you're changing the channels on your friend's TV, and they're like, what the fuck, man? What the hell's up with my... now to stream Baby Shark. See, there you go. See, there's the things that you... There's how to fuck with your friends. Damn, that is so much. That I feel so much better having this now. I am so happy to have this. But guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for that hype train. Thank you for those gifted subs. And bits. I really do appreciate it. Need to get more storage. There goes the worm. Let me see now. See, I don't really have... Like, I don't... I might have to make another storage thing real quick. What do I have for storage here? I'm not carrying that much. Well, I've got all the stuff on me, too. Here's what we're going to do, though. We're going to go over here. We're going to deposit blood. Oh, that's cool. Oh, nice. I have a water. That's literally a freaking water bottle now. Here's what we're going to do. Let me find my construction goodies. Oh, first of all, we'll put that in there. Let me find my construction tool. Because we're going to do a thing. When approximately does this land on the timeline of the books? So this is an alternate timeline. So if you have read the books and you know the story of Paul Atreides and how he can see the multiple futures and different paths and everything, this is literally a path he sees where he did not exist. So it may have just occurred to me in the chaos of gifting, I may have neglected myself. Suppose I had to fix that. Dude, thank you. Thank you for the gift. Or thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. So basically, if you watch the opening cinematic of the game, and I'm sure it's online now, you can just watch the opening cinematic. It explains how this story is working. That in this timeline, Paul was never born. Instead, his mom had a sister. That sister was gifted. She became a Bene Gesserit. She had the gift of, and a truthsayer or whatever. Well, she actually literally uncovered and undid the entire plot against the Atreides family, which led to kind of a clusterfuck, because at the end of the day, it ended up with the Fremen being destroyed. So she has the daughter she was supposed to have, and it completely messes with the timeline of Dune. It completely messes with the entire timeline. And in this world, an entire war was started because it was stopped because of other things happening that led to basically the Fremen being wiped out. So in this world, we're actually, or they think the Fremen are wiped out. We're still trying to find the Fremen. Our task that we've actually been tasked with from the Bene Gesserit is to find and make contact with the Fremen. But you know what we're gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. For those who have yet to see it, yeah, she has the daughter she was supposed to have, and that led to all kinds of repercussions. I think I can stick everything in this one. No, I gotta use. For those who have yet to see it, we're naked. Ah, there's one nearby. Oh, there he is. Atreides never got to take over Arrakis. No, in fact, Harkonnen and Atreides are still fighting Arrakis. Are still fighting for Arrakis. Yeah, you'd have to watch the cinematic. It explains it better than I can. I don't have it fully memorized yet. Come on, you bastards! Before I die of heat stroke. He sees me. Here he comes. He breached. Here he comes. Wait, where are you? There he is. Yes. Let's see. Home base respawn. For those who didn't get to see it the other night, we got there. We got eaten. We got eaten. I will put all my stuff on. I'll put all my stuff on later. Right now, let's switch over. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very, very much for being here tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for all those gifted subs in the hype train and the biddies and all of that. But as I always say at the end of the stream, thank you so much for your time. It is the one thing that you do not, and we have a limited amount of, you can't get it back, and that you chose to spend it here hanging out while I played this game, chit-chatted, did the silly things that we do around here. I really do appreciate it. It's what makes streaming worth it to me and why I enjoy doing it. And if you leave with a, if you've had a good time, if you've laughed, if you've smiled, then I've done my job, because I'm here to entertain and have a good time, and, especially and help people out if they're playing the game, if I can help them out. So what we're going to do though, is we are going to find, somebody to raid. We'll see if somebody I know is playing, and we'll raid them. They're playing Dune. We've got a few people playing Dune, actually. Let's see. You know what? I have not rated this person in a long time. They're another awesome person. I don't know why slow mode is activated. I don't think I turned that on. That might have been an accident. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Let me turn off slow mode. I don't know why slow mode was on. Anyways, I'll figure it out. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out tonight. I hope that you all have an amazing Thursday. If you're not already, please do feel free to join the Discord. Come hang out with us. Friday night, we will be back with more Dune. It will probably be a little bit longer stream since it is Friday night. Until then, guys, have a great night. I'm going to send, if you've been watching over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, drop a like. There will be more, I got to record, but there's more of the Let's Plays coming. If you're watching here on Twitch and you've enjoyed hanging out, please do drop a follow if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Have a great night, everybody. We are going to go watch another great individual. Have a great night, everybody.
Ships on vigor of the waves are skimming barren summits to the verdant plains. Each horizon is a new beginning.